And so this is the method. This is the traffic maestro method. First you get the traffic, then you reverse it, you reverse the cost, and then you refine the processes. You come up with a different grades of the traffic. You multiply the traffic with different methods, including swaps and some other ways to specifically like a joint venture. For example, if you find a one good joint venture partner, it's worth of 1,000 clicks, 2,000 clicks, 10,000 clicks, one good joint venture partner. And when you're gonna be a supplier for traffic, believe me, you will be find people who will be glad to work with you and have a joint partnership and long-term kind of partnership and do joint ventures, doing product launches, doing the other stuff. So and for a one good joint venture partner, you can gain a lot of free traffic, free clicks, free subscribers, and there's a way to play this game in a way that you're gonna spend less and less for the initial traffic. But remember, you must refine and you must put a new additional traffic into your refinery, and you know, so you will have the fresh stuff and you will be able to deliver on a monthly basis fresh traffic to the people who trust you. Now, and redirect is just command where the traffic gonna flow, and this is what the maestro of traffic do really well. They enjoy this life, and this is no longer like a work. You don't have to work like 8 hours a day to make a one sale. It's gonna practically cost you 20 minutes of work a day. I mean, maybe in the first time you're gonna do it maybe an hour, I don't know, you know, but it's very simple. When you give people processes that people need to follow and terms and conditions, boom, you sell your traffic. Now, there is a few pitfalls that you need to avoid, and this is critical. I already mentioned one of them. And be careful, don't buy a lot of clicks. From the start. First, test the new sources. Never buy from new sources, specifically if it's not recommended by others. Test the small amount, okay? Test, depending on the project that you do, sometimes you have a terrific source and which can supply you 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 clicks. So it depends on your project. You do like a 10% of what you actually planning for. So in some cases it will be enough to get 200 clicks. In some projects you need at least maybe 5,000 to 8,000 clicks before you're gonna test. Then bigger the source, then more you need for initial testing. Okay, then you need to know that there is a scammers on the Warrior forum. Okay, there's the people who just that their business, they promise you that they're gonna send you, you know, clicks, and they openly telling, hey, sorry, I got you, okay, goodbye, and I'm not gonna deliver to you. There's a people like that, and avoid empty traffic. There's a bunch of services right now that you can go on. You can order clicks from those services, and people will actually, that's their job. They will get paid to go into your offer and produce visits, or they get paid based on if they subscribe to your offer. Okay, and I know a bunch of the sites will provide you garbage traffic like that, and you need to know how to avoid it. So be very, very careful to avoid the empty clicks where the different people sitting maybe on the same IP and just producing, you know, subscription into your opt-in form on autoresponder. And you definitely want to avoid something like that. Then you're gonna get better grade of traffic if you order a country-specific traffic, okay? Demographics. By the way, don't judge me on the English. I misspell all of the words that I write on my whiteboard, but be very careful, and if possible, and I made it for myself as a rule, I would like to know from what countries clicks are coming. And so I'm very careful about getting traffic from the countries that are not buyers, type of buyers, or countries that don't produce a good quality subscribers, okay? So avoid something like that, because it's gonna hurt your list. Your list will be counted as, like, you know, fluff. You don't want to have a fluffy list. Then, as I mentioned before, use a PayPal to protect yourself, and don't use credit cards. Avoid to accept credit cards. And you need to use solo ads directories to learn about who is reliable reseller, okay, who is a reliable seller. But sometimes when you go on the solo ad directories, you can read a good reputation about somebody which is not true, because people love to provide you know, positive feedback, and there's a few sites where you will see, oh, this site produce great feedbacks about this person, and you need to understand, and I'm gonna give you these resources, okay, on what websites people provide positive feedback, even if they hurt, even if they don't have a positive experience, okay, on buying solo ads or swapping. And this is very common. This is one of the stones that people, you know, people who don't know where to go and what information they need to, you know, evaluate in what way, they will definitely, that's the way to lose a lot of money. So be careful. There is a way to make $100 a month, but there is a way to lose a lot of things, a lot of money, if you are not careful and you falling into the pitfalls like this, okay? So keep attention. You need to know what you are doing, and then I highly recommend you to join some of these private groups, private chat rooms, and learn about this community. So you need somebody to help you to enter into this. It's not underground, it's a white hat, but it is the private type of communities that are not open to public, where you can get traffic significantly less and good quality. So you need to be a member of some of these private communities.